Hello everybody, welcome to day 8 of our 15-day scrapbooking vlog challenge. I hope you have been enjoying our videos so far. Today Amanda and I are going to be sharing our cameras with you. The different cameras that we like to use for memory keeping, if there is more than one, and where we like to store them. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera around and show you the camera I'm using right now. So you can see here, this is the main camera that I like to shoot my videos with. I know a lot of people like to use their phones. I like to use this. It's the, I'll move my hand there. It's the Canon 60D. And I just find that doing my videos with this, it's just what I prefer. And I do like to take a lot of photos with my phone, but this just so happens to be my favorite for taking video. And then also if I want to take really nice photos, like for my wall, or sometimes I do photo shoots and stuff too, and that makes it kind of fun to have this as an option to use. I'll go ahead and show you an example here. So this photo here is one that I took with this camera. It was a photo shoot I did with my sister. And I have another one up here. And then this photo up here I also took with this camera. This was of my husband when we went to the zoo a couple years ago. And I just overlaid two pictures together that I took with this camera. And I think it turned out kind of cool. Okay, so also here is my phone, and I also like to take a lot of photos with my phone. Of course, those are most of the photos I share on Instagram. And I'm pretty happy with the picture quality and the video quality. I tend to not print the photos from my phone up quite as big as the photos from my nice camera. But there's that. And then here is my Raskog cart. And this top shelf here is where I keep most of my camera supplies and most of my other camera things. So I'll pull it out here, kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at. So I also, as you can see, I also keep a couple candles in there. Here you can see is where I have the charger for my camera battery. I have an extra lens that's more of a macro type lens. I have my Instax, which I love, some Instax film, and over here actually is an example of a photo I took with the Instax. So I do use that quite a bit. And then you can see here I also have that right there is a fisheye lens camera, and it's really cool. It takes photos that's not quite but almost 180 degrees, and it's kind of a really fun memory keeping thing. The only thing is I don't tend to use film cameras quite as much, because I have a hard time finding places to get film developed. I used to get my film developed at Costco, but they stopped developing regular film, so I haven't found anywhere that I like as much. So if you have any suggestions, I am definitely open to that. Also, here I have just a beanie, and that's what I like to keep my camera in when I travel. I also have just a random sock, and that's what I like to store my lens in when I travel as well. And I do have a proper camera bag, but they still usually go in that when I travel. Now there is one other place that I have a fun camera. So here you can see I have a Diana F camera, and this is another toy camera that takes super dreamy photos. And it's definitely a super fun toy camera that, again, I don't use as much because it takes a different speed of film and I have a hard time getting it developed, but every once in a while I do take photos with it and they just turn out absolutely amazing. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you an example of a couple of the different cameras, photos that the different cameras take, what it looks like printed out. So I'm going to turn it off and go grab a photo album. Okay, so here's my albums, and I think I have a couple examples in this one of some stuff to show. Okay, so let's see here. So this album has a couple layouts, and then you can see here, these are a couple photos taken with, I believe, back when I used to use my Canon Rebel. And I just had these printed out at Costco with the white border, which is kind of fun that they can do that. But here's an example of a bunch of like fun Instax that I just have in, I think this is just like a baseball card page protector, like the kind you guys do for the pocket letters right now. But then here's some fun fisheye photos, and you can see it does like a circle and it leaves like the black border around the outside. But it's definitely like super fun. Yeah, it's different, but it's definitely like a super fun toy camera to use. This is from a botanical garden, I believe. And there you can see there's a photo of our feet. But yeah, there's some pretty fun stuff there. So I think that is pretty much it, you guys. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for watching today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed a peek at my cameras and my little storage for them. If you haven't already, don't forget to stop by Amanda's channel to see what she has for you today. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up so that we know to continue on with our vlogs. We'll see you tomorrow for our next challenge. Have a great day. Bye.